Thanks for joining me for some more yoga. Today, our practice is going to focus on the upper body, arms, from our necks, shoulders, forearms, all the way down to the hands. So, to begin, get into a comfortable seated position. We will be switching it up a little bit, but we will be here for a while. So whether that means grabbing some cushions, I've kind of got a lazy lotus going on here. It's comfortable for me, but if it feels better to take the legs out, kind of keep them halfway folded, tighten it up all the way, it's up to you. Whatever is comfortable. Taking a few minutes for ourselves today to stretch, relax, and unwind. Let's connect with the breath. You can bring a hand to the lower belly, one hand to the heart if you choose. As you inhale, fill up the lower belly. Exhale, release. Inhale, fill up belly. And exhale, let the shoulders drop. Letting go of all of your worries for the next 5 minutes. Inhale, last time. And exhale. Letting go of the arms here, giving the shoulders a couple of rolls in one direction, pause, work your way through the other direction. Okay, coming to center here, sitting nice and tall, we're going to drop the chin towards the chest. Feeling a nice stretch through the back. And begin to slowly bring the chin towards the right shoulder, keeping it nice and low. Opening through the left side of the neck. On an exhale, bring your chin back to center. Inhale here at the bottom, check in with the posture, and exhale over to the other side. Feeling the opening through the right side of the neck. On an exhale, bring your chin back to center. Pausing here at the bottom. On an inhale, sitting up nice and tall, lift the head nice and slow, stacking the vertebrae. Good. Feeling totally connected from the root of your spine all the way to the crown of your head. One nice tall line. Good. From here, we're going to bring the arms out nice and wide, opening through the chest. You can bring the hands back a little bit, I guess, open, take the heart forward. And as you exhale, bring the arms in, stack them in, hug it all in. Giving the back a stretch. Tuck the chin towards the chest. You can feel that in the neck. Good. On an inhale, open up nice and wide, arms out nice and wide, heart open. And exhale, bring it on in, another hug. Stack the arms opposite this time. Inhaling, we open the arms back up. And this time we're going to move into eagle arms. So what we want to do is when we exhale, bring the arms in. We're going to stack the left arm over the right arm into a cross and just kind of cross them together. In full eagle pose, we want the hands to kind of come together in this nice union. But if this is your first time, just get familiar with it. Just crossing the arms. You want the elbows out in front of you. You don't want it too tucked in. Elbows out in front, nice rounding through the shoulders. You can feel this through the chest, through the back. Good, and release. Inhale, open up. And exhale, we'll do the same thing on the other side now. So we're going to bring the right arm over the left. And we kiss the hands together. If you've got some space here, you can bring the hands together and clasp them. Otherwise, just the backs of the hands can touch. Really just trying to focus on opening through the back, through the shoulders. Inhale, open up the arms, reach the fingertips out nice and long. And exhale, release the arms down. Give a couple shoulder rolls here. Moving right away into our forearm stretches. So I like to perform my forearm stretches from tabletop position. We're going to bring the palms to the ground with the fingers pointing towards us. So like a table. And from here, we just want to gently sit back, allowing the forearms to stretch. Now this is totally individual. If it feels good to tuck the toes under to kind of give you a little bit of support here. If you have a computer job somewhere at a desk typing, if you have any job that requires a lot of hands-on work, your forearms are going to be tight. And often we neglect to stretch this area. Let's release slowly. Give the wrists a couple rolls. We're going to do the tops of the forearms next. So opposite to that, what we want to do is put the tops of the hands, or backs of the hands I guess, depends on who you are, to the mat, fingertips towards us. Same thing, we're just going to sit back, either just on the feet or on the balls, on the heels. Feeling the stretch through the tops of the forearms. It's going to be intense. Ease in and out of it with the breath. And slowly begin to release. Nice and slow. Giving the hands a few rolls here. A lot of the time when we are using our hands and our wrists, we feel pains. It's not necessarily a bad thing or a restriction. It could just be a lack of flexibility. It's not too often that we focus on stretching out the hands or the wrists. So with that said, let's move into a couple hand warm-ups. Basically, we just want to take from this tight fist into an open palm. Fist, palm, fist, palm. Just working the extensors, the flexors of the hands. Good. Moving into a next hand exercise, what we want to do is bring the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. So it's a bit of a brain game as well as a dexterity game. Just to help stimulate the muscles, making sure we maintain our mobility throughout every stage of life. Good, and shake it on out. Now I want to return to that tabletop position, last pose, into a cat-cow. So yesterday we looked at the seated cat-cow, now we're going to do the tabletop version. So with our hands, our wrists are nice and warmed up. What we want to do is on an inhale, fill the belly up, look up, open the heart, open the chest. As you exhale, starting at the tail of the spine, tuck the tail. Good. Round the spine away, pulling in the belly. Head falls between the arms. Inhale, filling the belly up, lifting the tail, looking up, gazing forward. Exhale, tuck the tail. Pushing the spine away. Good, one more time. We inhale, gazing forward, feeling that stretch through the belly, through the back, and exhale, rounding the spine away. Inhale, come to our neutral tabletop, and exhale, return to seated. Thank you for joining me for another wonderful practice. Hope your arms, shoulders, neck, hands feel a little more open. Namaste.